Kung naririnig mo ako from the other room, tara na, balik na. Balik na. Let's go. We're doing power rankings and guest coin. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Ayos ba yan? May visual. Oh, God. Good. Yes. Cover the jewels. That's the money maker. People are paying to see this. They have to pay. Cover it up.
Can I just say, the cut of the screen makes it look worse, dude.
That's for my OnlyFans, bro.
It's from your Twitter, dude.
All right. So we got Naisu here and Renmar, who's doing God's work. Renmar is covering up what should not be seen. Not on this show.
That's from Twitter.
Is that your bedroom ba yun? Bedroom ba yun?
Yeah.
All right. So, ayun. It's We Bear Bros. We just talked about playoffs permutation, the fight for survival, and what might happen to certain teams if they do miss out. Pero, okay na yun. We'll leave that. Let's go back into the status quo. Let's talk about the power rankings. I'll go first. Siyempre. Honestly, I don't remember. Because when I wrote this, there's a lot going on in my mind. Pero, sige. Let's do 1 to 4 first. Direct, bring it up. These are my top 4 teams. Interestingly enough, I believe these are the teams that have also secured their playoff spots. There's no surprise here. Diba? Pow! There it is. RSG on top. Syempre, they impressed beyond the doubt. And then TNC following up. Echo. And then last but not least, Onyx. Even if Onyx is like very wonky, their chance for this week to like surprise us and again upset the teams who are fighting for the upper bracket slots. Kaya sila nandyan. Parang sila yung dakilang lason. Shoutouts to Errol. Yes, Renmar is a good guy, keeping the show family friendly. Pero the bottom 4 teams though, here's an interesting shuffle. Check this out. Look at what my bottom 4 looks like. Boom. Blacklist is higher than Next Play. Bakit? The fact that Blacklist has a formula and they're sticking to it and they're working on it week by week and they beat RSG, earned them the top of the lower half. And then Next Play Evos, they're struggling. Omega, nandyan sila because they're very here and there. Consistency is much, much better for me than spikes of power. And then, of course, Bren. So that's my power rankings. Really, there wasn't much of a shake-up except for that Blacklist and Next Play switch up. Pero, again, we'll see where that goes. Nice to. How about you, man? Talk to us. Tell us what your power rankings look like.
Well, you can go ahead and put my top 4 up there because similar thing. I think it's slightly different, though. I believe I have RSG, Echo, RSG, Echo, TNC, Onyx. It's pretty much speaks for itself here. The reason why I put Echo above TNC is also because I just think, even though TNC's been playing really, really well out of their minds and everything, I think Echo still has something up their sleeve to like maintain that number 2 spot. And RSG sitting comfortable. So, but yeah, pretty similar. And top 4 teams here. The last 4, the bottom 4, what did I have? I had Next Play, Evos, Blacklist, Omega, Bren. So also at the bottom for me is Omega and Bren. The reason being is because Next Play, Evos, I feel like, they have, like we mentioned before, they have a solid variation that we've seen work really well for them. But at the same time, it seems like they can still find success with the other variations of their roster that they pull out, right? And I feel like that's going to be their advantage here. Blacklist International, I feel like with their win from RSG, it'll propel them into week number 8. And with Omega and Bren, there are chances, you guys talked about the percentages and stuff for both of those teams. Still possible, but a lot has to fall in place, for them. I mean, the same can be said for Blacklist International, but with Omega and Bren and the way that they've been playing, I just feel like they're at the bottom here. Who knows, though? Like Renmar said, maybe we'll be surprised like we have been the whole season.
Big damn power rankings there. But I feel like Renmar, your power rankings might shake up the system. Tama ba?
Yes, it will definitely shake some things up, rattle some things up. So, disclaimer, Tar, ladies and gentlemen. My power rankings are not playoffs predictions. So, I'm not saying like whoever gets this will be the one making the playoffs. Okay. And these are really just looking at week 7 going into a very, very crucial week 8 that there are a lot of things that teams are fighting for, whether it be top 2, securing top 4, or getting into the playoffs. All right. So that is why my power rankings, let's start with the top 4 first, look like this. 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 Okay. So, let's start with why it looks like this. RSG TNC, I put them up there because of their performances that they were able to get points from this weekend. At the same time, Onyx also got points this weekend. So that's why they're there. RSG dominating. TNC got dominated, but they defeated Onyx 2-0, but Onyx got points. Week 7 was the first week in MPL PH Season 9 where Echo didn't get a single point. They only had one series, yes, but they didn't get a single point. So far, they've been getting points all week, except this one. And that's why the top 4 look like this for my week 7 going into week 8 power rankings, okay? Now, for the other 4 teams, for the next 4, what hell? Hey, I timed it. I don't know how that happened. So, let me address the elephant in the room, which is why Next Play Evos is placed there in my power rankings. Again, Next Play Evos just really needed, at that time, 1 point or 2 points. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it really was just like 1 point, but because of what happened in the results, it became 2 for them to be safe. You just needed 1 win to secure that playoff slot at that time, and they got 2-0'd by Omega. And because of that, now suddenly it became a 4-man race. For the longest time, it was a 3-team race. Blacklist, Next Play, not Next Play, Blacklist, Omega, Bren. Which is why I put Next Play Evos like there at the second lower half. Blacklist higher than Omega because they got the win over RSG. A very hot RSG team that 2-0 TNC and Echo in week 7. And that's a big boost. Nice, you pointed out earlier, Blacklist can use that as a launching pad for momentum. And momentum is a thing for players. You know, that idea of momentum. And again, of course, Omega over Next Play in the power rankings because Omega 2-0. Next Play made it a 4-team race for who'll secure that playoff slot. Now, Bren's still at the bottom despite getting the 2-1 win over Blacklist because they're still in a really, really tough spot. I would have put Bren over Next Play if they got to 2-0 Blacklist. Kasi that would have meant 3 points and they wouldn't be 3 points behind Omega right now in the standings, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're 3 points behind Omega, which is why, again, going to week 8, sobrang hirap ng week for Brent. But of course, not taking anything away from their victory, it's still very good na nanalo sila over Blacklist. It's just at this point, going into week 8, a very crucial one. Next Play are somewhat, they can breathe easier. While Brent Esports, nakita na natin yung kailangan nila gawin. That's why my power rankings for week 7 going into week 8 look like this. Okay? If you're gonna clip this, take a screenshot, don't forget to put the disclaimer. Alright?
Just, ano yan? Disruptor?
Disclaimer, Tar.
Meron siyang, may exit. Ayos ba yun? May entrance yung teams, tas may exit din.
Where's ours, bro? We don't got no entrance exit.
I don't know, dude. He talked to direct something else happening. So yeah, yun ang power rankings namin. I don't know if you guys have yours to share. Please do. At your service, my name is Leo. Thank you for watching this recall segment. If you want to see more, click like and subscribe to Covenry.